exams are in 2 days. I had a dream about exams last night. Well, I dreamt that I overslept. Well, not overslept. I almost overslept for my exams. It's starting to feel a little bit shaky. It's over cold, so that's fun. If you see shiny stuff on my nose, it's not snot, I promise. It's just Vicks. Well, that has to rip off. So vapor up. Anyways, I've just woken up, changed outfits as you can tell. So I need to start with my Anki reviews. Yay, so fun. And I need to see what else I need to do today. I also need to add in my practice questions because I didn't do that last night. I definitely have a limit for studying, like how tired I feel and whatnot. Like how many hours after I wake up I don't know. I think it's 6 to 10 hours after I wake up. And then no matter what, I need to stop studying. Am I making sense? Probably not. Okay, let's say, well, I woke up at 7:30, right? And then I like to have a minimal morning routine because mornings, again, like mornings are my peak focus and it just kind of like goes down. And I think it like fades after like 10 hours, 6 to 10 hours. So yeah. Okay, my plan is to go over scenario 8, second to last one. Yay. Do the practice questions, do some diagrams and stuff. Honestly, it's not too much. The worst is on Monday, and that's on purpose, because again, my memory is like really bad. I forgot, I'm starting because I've got a clinical paper and a non-clinical paper. Today I'm starting revision for the clinical paper. I mean, obviously I've been doing my Anki cards, but I see this as like extra revision or like cramming revision, and Anki's just something I do every day. So today I'm doing eruption dates, infection control, and ICD-8 codes. To be fair, the other two I've gone over before. I just need to do eruption dates, which I haven't gone over. Fun. Anyways, let's get started. Before I properly start, I'm actually going to write a plan, something I haven't done in like literally ages, because I follow routines nowadays, so I just like wake up and know what I'm doing. But the thing is, I don't really have the cramming routine. Like I have, like I said, a plan, like a general plan as to what to cram each day, but I don't know what times I'm doing anything, so I'm just kind of vibing. But I don't want to be vibing, I want to like know what I'm doing when, because again, before cramming I just wake up, do Anki, then I'm done, right? Easy peasy routine stuff. But this is so varied, I actually need to have a plan for it rather than a routine, because this is out my routine because it's cramming. Okay, I'm done with my routine. Studying basically ends at 4 o'clock. Fingers crossed. Starting to get a stomach ache again, which is really annoying because I need to study. Done with my first day segment. Well, kind of. It went wrong because I had to go to the bathroom. So I am a bit behind. It's 9:20. I have 40 minutes to do cranial nerves and... well, it's just, yeah, cranial nerves, diagram of the cranial nerves, and then salivary glands. Then I have a break. Nearby, and if you're nervous, this nerve is also helping you cry.
In the oral cavity, ducts will run in the oral cavity, and it has this single.
Came back from my study break early, finished off salivary gland. Shit. I'm so annoyed. I wanted to make matcha have as my snack because normally I have breakfast split into two basically. First breakfast and second breakfast, aka my morning snack. But I ran out of milk. I've actually been out of milk for a while. I just quickly went to the corner store called like Mini Milk. But the Mini Milk is finished because obviously it's a Mini Milk. I need to actually go to the big grocers, aka Lidl, and get like 2 litres of milk. So I'm gonna quickly finish social models. But I think I did schedule way too much time for it, which is good because I can go get milk. I brought out my lesson with ice cream and that is going to melt. So I need to quickly finish this off, put it in the fridge, dash to Lidl. Alright, I'm done. It didn't take very long. I don't know why I thought it'd take an hour, but it took like less than half an hour to be honest. Yeah, I actually have a long break after this, so I assumed I finish at 12 and then a break until 1:30. Anyways, I'm going to change into a jacket and stuff, go to Lidl. All I have to do is eruption dates, infection control, ICDS, the scenario, and some quizzes. The more I'm listing it off, the more I'm like, oh, that's a lot. I'm actually going to swap some things around. I like to do the hardest stuff first and the easiest stuff later in the day. You know, it matches my energy levels. As my energy levels go down, hardness of work goes down. I made it so that I didn't used to do this before. I never thought about it. Well, I never really studied long enough for it to happen. But after full like 30-minute break, 50-minute break, 30-minute break, 50-minute break. After 4 of those, I'll have an hour break. So I think that's how my breaks are structured. Not really, to be honest, but that's how it's supposed to be structured. I think I also just align my breaks with lunchtime, to be fair. Anyways, let's go. Okay, so I forgot to put my little moon in the freezer. Whoopsie. Anyways, I've got the milk, so I'm gonna make myself matcha. Alright, I've got my mochi. Like I said, the mochi itself, good. Ice cream, don't like. I've recognized a problem I have. Like, if I haven't memorized something, then my brain acts like I don't know it. Sometimes in exam questions, you're not going to know the answer, but you have to use logic. It was like a drug name has the name like codarone or something, and one of the options was amiodarone, and I was like, I don't know what has the drug name codarone or whatever. Babe, darone, it entered darone. Obviously it's going to be amiodarone, and it said an anti-arithmetic drug. No wonder I was cooked my last exam. I remember just putting it out and leaving. I was like, I didn't know anything. I did not use logic. I need to actually go back and look and be like, if I don't know this one, logic. I focus too much on memorization. I need to actually like... Alright, took the quiz, got 80%, yay. Trust me, these do not translate to real life. Like, to be fair, I'm getting way better than I was before, because before, like, back in January, I was getting like 20%, 27%. Now it's 80%. Power of Anki, guys. Power of consistently using Anki and actually studying. What? Crazy. But, I mean, I don't know what to say. It honestly, it does not translate. It does not translate. I don't think it's going to translate to the real thing. I hope to get, like, decent. Like, 80% for me is good. Well, back in the day, A-level was good. Now, just hoping to at least pass, man. But it's more like, well, I'm hoping, like, my number one fear is that I don't pass. That's my fear. I don't want to have to reset. Number one fear is resetting. Alright, yeah, I marked it and I made a lot of silly mistakes. Oh! Some were just like common sense and some were just like I didn't read the full question. Normally after like I do a test once, I just leave. I need to make sure I read over the question several times, even if I think I didn't get it right, or even if I thought I got it right, read the whole thing. It's 1 o'clock and I'm surprisingly almost done studying for the day. It's crazy to me. Honestly, none of this has taken like long at all and it hasn't felt like that hard. And I'm doing okay. This is not normal. Wow, look what happens when you wake up on time, you start studying on time, and you don't have doom scrolling breaks. Wow, you actually finish early. Who would have guessed? So yeah, despite me like cramming some things, it's not going too bad. Yeah, I genuinely don't know how to feel about that, because like, what do you mean things are going right? The thing is, like, this is just a false sense of security, and I know it. That's why I don't feel like, yay, things are going well, I'm gonna do so well. The test, no matter what, it always bamboozles you, no matter what. No matter how prepared you are, it's gonna bamboozle you, and I know that, so, yeah. I had lunch, which I forgot to film. It was just like a Coke Zero and Bulldog carbonara. Anyways, I'm on to one of my last study segments, technically. It depends how long everything takes, but yeah. And it's only 2 o'clock. Made garlic bread, burnt it again, but it's okay. I moved to my bed to revise because I'm lazy. Okay, so I did infection codes, no infections, and ICD-AS codes. Now, I did do the quiz, but I was supposed to do 2 quizzes today. I only did 1, no, I was supposed to do 3 today, only did 2. Have I written the definitions of what I got wrong? No. Am I moving it tomorrow / later today? Yeah. Is it probably gonna be tomorrow? Yeah. My brain is just not it. I can like, not only am I being like, I'm a lazy person, right? So I feel like when it comes to studying with me, you've got like the minimum energy to get me to studying, or minimum points. Let's say it's 100 points, right? And you're already starting at like -50 because of laziness. I can explain this really bad, forget point. The point is I'm really lazy and kind of demotivated. And that laziness increases throughout the day as my brain gets like more fatigued and as I do more stuff. I don't know what point I'm making. Anyway, my brain is saying, I've had enough. I don't want to work anymore. I'm sick of seeing all these things. I just want to relax. So I'm doing passive learning. It's not really learning. I'm watching a doctor react to medical shows. So yeah, again, my school just put the most random medical information on our dental school exams. So I'm hoping if, like, you know, doctor corrects something on the show and it's like some rare disease, if that comes up, then I'm fine. Again, I'm not even joking. The way I'm not joking. I really do wish it could just be like a lecture to lecture thing. Like, if you've memorized the lectures, then you're fine for the exam. That's how it was in A-levels, right? Like, most of the time, if you memorize the lectures, memorize like this, do past paper questions, then you're gonna, like, there's a clear plan to succeed. There is no plan to success here. It's just throwing stuff at a wall and hoping it sticks.